League. Asante KOTOKO were 3-2 winners over MEDEAMA Sporting Club. We have with us the head coach of KOTOKO, Coach Abdul Karim ZITO. Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Different opponents, different tests, but your boys did what they were supposed to do. I think when you took over, it was a difficult task. The league was very, very difficult, and you admitted in your first press conference that it was going to be difficult. That was your hope that the club would win the double. Unfortunately, as it stands, it will take a miracle for the club to win the league, but you are in the final of the FA Cup. 3 goals today, and for the first time since you took over, you also conceded 2. The 90 minutes today, and what this result does going into the final game and then into the MTN FA Cup final.
All these are not equal. Sometimes we get it right, sometimes we get it wrong. But what matters here is if we're able to win convincingly, and then we'll be able to win our last game for our supporters to see that this is where we've reached. You understand? And what makes me very happy, Friday, I don't know whether any of you were at my training grounds. This was the training I did, finishing with the head and then with the leg. And it has manifested, so I'm very happy. As for the league, yes, you can't just take over and say you've lost. No, if we have won the game or we are now possible, we have different stories altogether. But you're all there. With the BBM, you're all there. Okay, it has affected you today. Because the 3 players that did not play a good role in my team. And today you saw I was struggling. But at the end of the day, what matters most is to win and then won, so I'm happy.
Right. And like you said, this was the last game in front of your own fans. I think the general consensus is that they want to see what you did with Dreams in the CAF Confederations Cup. They want to see the likes of Ali and Samani here. Are you giving them any assurances that you do as much as you can as the interim head coach and then the technical director to make sure that the club enjoys that?
My term ends next week or after the FA Cup. Until then, I don't have anything to tell you.
Right.
Coach, congrats. I was saying a great confidence here. I remember I was here during your campaign and you said that you should address as a coach on things. The tax I sent you was to help the team in the league. Would you say failing to do that is a bit disappointing on the part?
No, I'm never disappointed at all. When you go back and sit down and then watch proceedings, you will know where the failure came. You didn't come from that. So look at the matches I drew. As a football. I mean, as a football, everybody's game. Now we should have won to be in closers. If I had won, maybe it would have been different story. We will still be competing. So to me, I've done my part. I don't know how much is happening. I think 5 for this team. And I've been able to go to this point. All my prayers is to win the FA. Then I will satisfy that. At the end of the day, as a technical director, I've done my best when I took over.
Now, assessing of the players when you took over, what would you say about them now?
What will you say? Because you know them better than me. They were playing in front of you before I came.
You trained them more than you.
No, you saw them more than me. With my procedure, they are improving day after day or match after match. But for the rest, the only match I watch, apart from the Beijing, I was here where Viviani beat James Ford. I was also here on the U19. I was scouting the U19. And then the one they played at the injury. Aside that, I've not won their game. So if there's any assessor, you can assess it better than me. I can't give myself A. You understand me? I can't assess myself. The number of matches I play, per the result, or per the, you can know whether they are going up or they are going down. So,
I understand. Sorry, my last question. Now the big picture is next season. So same thing you already are when you are the
It
coach.
seems it's yet.
But you will still be around because.
Why do you say I'm still there? Are you Nana?
But you see the technical director.
Look.
What I was going to ask was.
Look, I want reality. There's nobody tells me anything. It is I've been hearing this and that. So my concentration is how to finish the league and win the FA. Until then, I'm nobody. I'm technical director.
So I was asking, what do you think the future is like for?
I can't think about that since it is not there.
No, not on your title, not your vision. The team is the future next season. What do you think? What should the fans expect from the team? Looking at what you've done with them.
Look, the FA. Until then, I'm nobody. I'm technical director.
So I was asking, what do you think the future is like for?
I can't think about that since it is not there.
No, not on your title, not your vision. The team is the future next season. What do you think? What should the fans expect from the team? Looking at what you've done with them.
Look, for now, are you sure I'm going to take over next year? Let the person come, then you ask him, not me. If you ask me, you ask me about what is going to happen with the FA. And I told you I'm going to do everything possible to win. But if you tell me the next season, am I the coach next season? Why should I have the coach? So tell me please, you know
Coach, congrats.
Thank you.
When you took over, you said you are coming to add beauty to goals.
Yeah.
I want to know, has that philosophy gone on well with the players? How do you assess that idea, adding beauty to goals from the team?
When they say adding beauty to goal scoring, look at all the goals you scored. Look at the goals. What did you put in? So, Cavani. But it will take time. You see, football is not about today or tomorrow. It's that just like you put the boys in the classroom, you've been teaching them. And definitely some will pass, some will fail. But with time, so they say repetition brings optimization, optimization brings perfection. This is what I believe. You understand me? So gradually they are responding to the way I want them to play. And if you look at the time I took over to today, I'm not satisfied with the way I play. At least it's not to the high degree, but there's a progress in the boys' play. If against there's a goal who scored 3 touches from the goalkeeper, 1-2 goal. We're not happy.
I was happy.
Beauty goal scoring is happy.
Right. Coach, congrats. Looking at the whole today, the first 20 minutes, your team was struggling against MEDEAMA midfield.
Yeah.
So what really went wrong at the first 20
What
minutes?
went wrong at the beginning? You understand me? There's somebody who that fought for me. Unfortunately, the many yellow cards given to us affected him. You see my point? So I was struggling to get the correct person to take over. But at the end, you saw the changes I was making. I was trying. And entry just, for a longer period of time, entry did not really give. And this is first. So I can't introduce entry today with just big match. So I have to just manage him, and he came in the second half. Second half, you have 20 minutes to the end of the game. So that is why we're struggling. It's a fact. We're struggling in the middle. So later we change and then start attacking at the wing. And then we call them. Yeah, you're right.
You got a follow-up?
My last question. I want to ask the performance of MEDEAMA going forward or to the MTN Cup. What combination would you like to use? Albert and Bangkok, would you like to play them both or you change their positions?
Right, thank you so much, Coach, for coming. I mean, for the neutrals, it was very enjoyable. 5 goals to go with this. Maybe the fact that both teams are not really in for the title and are not really struggling for going into relegation. So that meant players could express themselves. It was an enjoyable game. But the 90 minutes today, how you saw that what this result does to your team.
Thank you very much. I think we started the game very well, going 1-0 ahead. And sometimes I don't want to talk about the referees and all that. I mean, the situation that changes the game is the foul we have, we didn't give us, and then we give them this penalty. So definitely that's the game changer for today. But I think in the second half we came in very strong and created a lot of chances. So yeah, we lost the 3-2, but I think in terms of performance, I'm very happy.
Right, like I said, of course, there was really nothing at stake apart from the important 3 points because MEDEAMA said we will compete in the season in the final. So was it a matter of trying to see how your boys express themselves and see who you are sending into the next season?
Yes, I think when you look at the away games we play, almost all the games we did very well. We lost maybe 1-0, we lost 2 penalties. And like today, like you said, the game is, I mean, both teams have nothing to win. But like I said, it's very, very unfortunate that this situation changed the game. And also, we conceded 2 goals from set pieces and 1 from penalty. Yeah, and I think we have to be careful. We have to go back and then work very hard in the next season, try to play with the title as well.
Right, like you said, just before my colleagues come in, normally at this time of the season, we're looking at MEDEAMA and the top 4 competing for the title. Unfortunately, this time that's not the case, but you are safe. What have you learned from your players in the short time when you took over?
Oh, a lot, because now I play almost half season apart from the first game. So definitely I know the players now and I know the quality we have. And sure, definitely we are going to have 1 or 2 additions so that we will be complete. Definitely next season we are going to come all out if possible and try to win the league because we have what it takes.
Questions for Coach? Atakra?
Coach, my name is Atakra from Attention Radio. Coach, from your pre-game interview, you highlighted that your team will be playing under the cameras or live show for the first time. Now, how do you try to advise the FA in terms of TV coverage next season? Because a club like MEDEAMA, now all games playing live. This being the first live game for MEDEAMA.
And the first live since I came, I don't know for the first one if they show the game. Yeah, I mean this is for the FA. I don't think I have the answer. The FA has to look at the TV sponsorship. Definitely, there are good matches that they have to show. Not only KOTOKO has a full games. So definitely, the FA has to do more.
Right.
Coach, in the first 20 minutes in the game, your team was on top. They created a lot of chances. And I must say, this is more like Kumasi Asante KOTOKO depleted squad because a lot of players were absent. Would you say you missed opportunity to beat Asante KOTOKO this season?
No, like I said earlier, we play very good 20 minutes. Like you said, we go 1-0 ahead. And in the situation that changes the game, I don't want to talk about it. I think everyone saw it. So, and like I said, we lost 3-2 and we are going back and then trying to win our last game at home against the good Chelsea.
Right, Little.
Coach, good evening. Like this time. So we don't meet you at the end yet, so I want to take this opportunity and ask you this. Your general assessment of the season, I mean the 2024 season, 2024 season, how do you assess the performance of the team in all? Unfortunately, your own team, Akarians, are very limited. You can touch something else on this.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. I didn't even look at their scoreline, but before the game, I know it's going to be tough for them. Yeah, when we talk about the season, I think we saw a lot of good games, we saw a lot of good results, but like every season, some teams will complain. It's like how I say it, if you go away, definitely you will complain based on what went on. And I think in all the season is good. I don't know who is winning the league. I didn't look at the other scoreline. So the league was okay, and I hope that, like we said, next year we will have the sponsors, we will have the TV rights that will make it more attractive. So I wish the FA well. I hope that they will get something for the team as well.
Okay, follow up. You play against the East, you play against the Coast, who are likely to be the winners of this competition. You have this experience in Africa.